Alright guys, it is time to pick the winner. I'm actually not picking the winner, I'm just telling you who the winner is. Here's another shot of that sexy knife, that CRKT Fossil. Super cool looking, super smooth. The IKBS bearing system in here. Love those VEF serrations, something a little bit different. And of course, what makes this extra special is that Flavio Icoma signature engraved on the blade. So, first of all, thank you so much. There's a lot of people who participated. There was over 100 entries. A lot of people had one or two CRKTs. I greatly appreciate you entering anyway. I had a really nice time meeting a lot of people, being exposed to a lot of different channels that I haven't seen before. And there's a lot of people who didn't have any videos, but they made a video for this contest. And thank you. Thank you very much for opening up and sharing a little bit of you with me. And that's what I appreciate, and that's what I was looking for in this contest. It's just basically meet a bunch of people, find out some really cool people who happen to like this particular brand. CRKT makes a fantastic product. They have a variety of knives that are really, really nice. And most of them are really affordable too. So pretty cool. I'm going to give you guys a runner-up list first. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who didn't win but had an impressive collection. And I want to mention them. I think they all deserve a shout out for that. I'll start with the least and go to the most. And then I'm also going to tell you about a gentleman named Ricardo. Actually, I'll talk about Ricardo right now. Ricardo had an entry into this contest, and Ricardo has more than 200 CRKT knives. He has an extremely impressive collection. He sent me a picture. Here's the picture right now. Now, as you can see, I mean, this isn't even the whole collection. This is just one floor full of stuff. And in the background, he had the paper, just like I asked for the rules. But I had talked to Ricardo, and I said, first of all, you got this in the bag. I don't think anyone else has as many CRKT knives as you, but it has to be official. I need, the rules that I gave. I need you to show the knives, because a lot of them were in the boxes, and also if he can take another picture of the paper up close. And he said, look, honestly, he's like, I'd like to see someone else win. I wanted to share my collection with you. I'm very proud of it. And I was very impressed by it, and first of all, I was very impressed by his character. He basically said, and kind of in a joking way, nah, it's a pain in the butt to retake a picture, to take everything out and all that stuff. He's like, you know what, someone else probably deserves it more than me anyway. So he passed on the buck to you guys. So big thank you to Ricardo for first of all, just doing that. It was very generous. I'm very happy that I was exposed to his collection. It is beautiful. Just so many different CRKTs, multiple of certain models as well, but pretty much every one I've ever seen. If you came up with a model that's kind of obscure, he probably had it. You say, oh no, back in the day I had like the Crawford Casper CRKT, or the Avalanche, and these oddball ones. By the way, the Avalanche was in the collection as well, I believe. And I saw a couple of people had them. They came out with an Avalanche in S30V, and I think it was a Smoky Mountain for like 30 bucks or something. Back in the day, it was the buy. It was like, whoa, that's an awesome folder with S30V for like 30 bucks or 40 bucks, something like that. Titanium, it was awesome. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. Thank you, Ricardo, very much. I want to share your collection with everyone else. I appreciate, I had to go by the rules, and he was the winner. He really was the winner, but he couldn't, officially do it. He's like, you know what, I totally understand. It's just too much work, but he did pass it on to you guys. So very, very nice of him to do that. So thank you very much. All right, so the runners up to this contest, and all these people, you have to check out their channel, even if they only have the one video up. You never know, they're all knife people. They all got some CRKTs, so keep an eye on them. First person is Knife Guy 375. Thank you so much for entering. He had 9 different CRKTs in his collection. Very cool. Next person, Magix. That's M-A-G-I-X. He had 10 and made a really cool video with a bunch of different knives in his collection, all types of brands. Next person, also with 10 CRKTs, was KY. That's K-A-Y-W-H-Y. So very cool. Thank you again for entering the contest. I appreciate it. Next person, the next runner-up is Destiny Shatter. D-E-S-T-I-N-Y-S-H-A-T-T-E-R with 11 CRKTs. By the way, all the links to these people will be in the description box. Everything will be clickable if you want to check out their entry video if they happen to post one, or see what their channel is all about. Next person is Bendover646 with 15 CRKTs. Thank you very much for entering. Awesome collection. Then Mark. Mark had 26 CRKTs. Really, really cool. Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate you entering the contest. Really, really close, too. The next runner-up, and the official runner-up, basically second place, was Nathan Woods. Nathan Woods had 31 different CRKT knives. It's a hell of a collection. It was very cool. I appreciate you entering the contest and let me see what you got. Just really, really cool knives. I'm very proud of them. And last but not least, the winner. The winner of the CRKT giveaway for the signed fossil is Superman 7777 with a total of 44 different CRKT knives. So congratulations to you. Send me a message, give me your shipping information, and I'll be sure to get this out to you as soon as possible. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be using this knife, so I can't review it, which stinks, but it was one of the most impressive things that I saw at SHOT Show. Love the design. It was so cool. So, I knew I'd be giving this away. Had to get another one. This one is the small version. Obviously, you see this does not have the VEF serrations, which I do like quite a bit, but plain edge, also a different finish. You see the bigger one has kind of a bee-blast finish on there, and the smaller one has a satin, and I love those nice even grind lines on the flats. It's reflecting so much it's hard to see. There we go, you might be able to make those out. Super sexy looking. But anyway, so once again, congratulations to the winner, and I will certainly be using this. It's not in my EDC rotation as of yet, but I will get it in there as soon as I'm done with there's 3 or 4 more knives I got to carry for a while before I can put this one in. But you guys will eventually see a review on this. In the meantime, I'll start doing some cutting elsewhere before I get to EDC it. But super cool knife. Love both versions. It's actually really hard to pick between the small and the large. They both have something going on. The bigger one's more intimidating, not only just in size, but those VEF serrations, it's really something else. But the small one, I like the finish more. Definitely. Both super smooth. One thing real quick, it's not a comparison video, but I did notice that the smaller version here with this finish has a little bit rougher edges on the side as opposed to the bee-blast. The bee-blast softened everything up. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Just depends on what you use a knife for. But if you're one of those people that freak out if you can't strike your ferrocene rod with your knife, this is certainly the one to have. Definitely more of a abrupt corner. But super cool. So stay tuned for this review eventually. Maybe some demo videos, we'll see. And that's it. Again, I'm going to do another CRKT knife giveaway that is open to anyone who comments. I don't know exactly when I'm going to post that. I have a lot of giveaway ideas, and there's certainly some things that I want to do for you guys, but it's just a matter of timing. The next giveaway will probably be St. Patrick's Day for that Zippo, that Bit of Luck Zippo, so stay tuned for that. But there'll always be something going on. I really appreciate you guys watching. I've done a lot of different stuff on this channel, all kinds of different, variety. It's basically a variety show, and most of you guys know that by now. But I do like to get back on track occasionally, and I find myself like, I kind of get into something new, and I think about it a lot, try it a lot, and I'll post videos, and people are like, some like it, some don't. But you can always expect knives on this channel. You should know that by now. And if you didn't know, now you do. So stay tuned for more knives. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.